back, everybody, to another stand-up comedy special that we got going on here today. And hopefully it's going to be another good one. I'm ready, and hopefully you guys are too. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And like I just said, another stand-up comedy special here for Stand-Up Special Tuesday that we at one more time today. And today we're gonna get into Brad Williams one more time. Yeah, man, well, I had fun getting into his last special that we got into, Fun Size, I believe it was called. And it was it was awesome, man. I mean, I like this dude's style, man. He's got his own little energy to him. And of course that he's a little person or a midget, dwarf, whatever you want to call it. I know everyone gets offended by certain terms, but that ain't what this channel's for right here. We say what is, and we have no harm intended. We just say what is, you know what I'm saying? So yes, we're gonna get into another one from Brad Williams, and the title of this special is gonna be called Daddy Issues. Now I got a few requests to do this one from the last time we did a special from him. And I knew eventually I was going to get to it. You know, I had a few choices that I had to choose from, and I flipped a coin, and this is the one we came up with. So yes, we're going to get into this one. And yeah, we're going to have some fun, man. I think we're going to have some fun. So yes, part one of this special is right here in front of us, and no more talk. Let's just go ahead and get into it and see what we got. Brad Williams with Daddy Issues, part one of this stand-up comedy special. And if you like this reaction, please hit the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? Please, don't want any of that now. So, yeah, man. I just like the fact that the way that I like the fact that I choose things a certain way. In this way, I just don't worry about stressing on what I'm gonna do. I just flip a coin, and then whatever it is whatever we're gonna get into. So yeah, I got a couple other choices to get to once this one wraps, but you know, that's gonna be down the line. So we got this in front of us right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. Brad Williams with Daddy Issues, part one of this comedy special right here on Eddie B TV. New special for Stand Up Tuesday. Back at it again, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into this one, man. I'm ready. Stand Up Special Tuesday. Yeah, I know. I mess up sometimes. I don't give a damn. It's what I do, man. I'm human, for crying out loud. All right, let's get situated with this one, and here we go.
Southern California, you ready to have a good time tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get excited! Make it loud for Brad What's up?
Not a whole lot.
What's going on, everybody? There's no way I can live up to that, but damn it, I'm gonna try. Are you guys ready to party? Are you guys ready to have a lot of fucking fun tonight? Good, good.
Yes, I am.
I like having fun. I like to party. I don't know about you, but when I party, I like to drink. And one of the main reasons I like to drink is because I never have to pay for it, ever. Because everyone wants to know what happens when a dwarf gets drunk. Right now you're thinking like, I wonder what happens. I would really like to know that. Like, and
yeah,
it's like me and hot chicks have that thing in common where we walk into the club and everyone just looks at us and goes, we're getting that fucked up tonight.
Okay.
It's true, but I don't know why, because nothing happens when I drink, nothing crazy. Like, I don't know if one of your friends told you, like, no, man, you get a midget drunk, they explode into gold coins. It's ridiculous. Like, it's awesome. Nothing happens. Basically, when I drink, it's the same thing as when a hot chick drinks. I get very emotional. I'll probably text an ex. And by the end of the night, I might blow a dude.
Oh, Brad.
I also say things when I'm drunk that I would absolutely never say sober under any circumstances. Like, not too long ago, I was watching a game with my buddy, and the team that I put money on won. I was very excited, so I turned to my friend and I said something to him that I would never say if I was sober. I turned to him, I go, yeah! chest bump. I should never say that shit. I should never.
I got that too late.
Why did I say that to my friend? He's 6'2", okay? He's 6'2".
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I have tall friends, okay? It's not like the midgets get together every Sunday under the tree stump and watch football. So he's 6'2", but he's been my friend for 20 years. I'm not his dwarf buddy. I'm not his little person pal. I'm just Brad to him. So I say chest bump. He's been drinking too. He's like, yeah, chest bump. And then he jumped. Why the fuck did he jump?
Real?
Why? Why did you do it? It was already hard enough, okay? I'm already staring at him like, climb every mountain. Like, it's not gonna go well. You took something very difficult and then put something more difficult at the end of it. It's like putting a math test at the end of a Special Olympics race or something. Okay, if you didn't laugh at that joke, fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you. That is a great joke, and I'm allowed to make that joke because I was in the Special Olympics, goddammit, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
Yes. I ran track in the Special Olympics. Now, if you have never seen a midget run, holy shit, you don't know what you're missing out on. It is unbelievable. When a dwarf runs, the portal to heaven opens right there.
Oh, really?
Because the legs are just going off in different directions like that, and it's just so cute. But because I was in the youth Special Olympics, they didn't have everyone with the same disability. Also, if 5 dwarves were running at the same time, everyone would just die of a joygasm. So,
Yeah, maybe.
it wasn't just little people running, it was all these different kids with all these different disabilities, like some sort of Make-A-Wish all-star team. And yeah, in the far lane, there was a kid on crutches, not worried about him. I'm gonna kick his ass, okay?
Aww.
No problem there. Next to him was a kid in a wheelchair. What the fuck, man? What the, a wheelchair? That's a performance enhancer. What are you doing? Unless there's stairs on the track, I'm losing to this guy, okay? Then after that, it was me, and then after that was a fucker, okay? It was what?
Oh, wow.
That's the politically correct term. That's what they like to be referred to as. They like to be called guys, okay? That's true. And don't feel sorry for him. Some of you are feeling sorry for him. Why? Feel sorry for me. I'm the guy that's got to run in this event while my dad is up in the stands. I'm looking at him like, Daddy, are you proud of me? He's like, no, I'm not proud of you. You're running next to him, fucker. I'm not proud of you. And he really wasn't proud of me when beat me, okay? He cheated, though. He cheated. His mom ran in front of him holding a marshmallow the entire time, just backwards.
That's not right. That's not right, Mom. That's cold.
So, back to the chest bump.
Oh, okay, back.
So
to
my
it,
buddy,
okay.
6'2", chest bumps me. You wanna know what happens when a 6'2" guy gives a 4-foot guy a chest bump? 4-foot guy gets a dick in the face. That's what happens.
God, I knew that was coming.
And you can't ignore a dick in the face. You can't just pause over it. You can't skip it like a fart during sex. You can power through a fart during sex. You can be there like, all right, it's my... Eye contact, do not inhale. You know what I mean? But when that happens, you have to acknowledge it. So me and my friend are just staring at each other, making eye contact. No one knows what to say. And then he finally looks down at me and goes, my bad, dog. Fuck you, my bad. That is not a my bad moment. If you knock over my beer, okay, that is a my bad moment. If you drag your cock across my forehead, you owe me a goddamn Hallmark card. This is awesome. This is cool.
That's cold.
I like this. I knew that when I was shooting my next special, I had to come back home to Southern California, where I was born and raised. I had to do it here.
All right. Southern Cal, what's up?
But I travel the country, and I'll be honest with you, one of the reasons that makes Southern California great is also what makes us shitty, because we have amazing weather all the time, but that makes us pussies. Okay? And we know, we've all been there like, oh my God, I am not going outside today. It is 68 degrees outside. Are the schools even open? It's dumb. But I'm one of you, so yeah, bad weather freaks me out. I was in New York City not too long ago, and yeah, and they got a blizzard there. They got 1.5 feet of snow in one day, okay? One fucking day, okay? And I'm on stage talking about it, like there's 1.5 feet of snow outside. The audience is like, hey, it's no big deal. It's like 1.5 feet of snow. Like, no, it's a big deal. It's just 1.5 feet of snow. There's 1.5 feet. It's just 1.5 feet of snow. And I am 4 feet fucking tall, all right? That's a big deal for me.
That's a big deal.
Maybe not for you guys. Maybe you guys walk around 1.5 feet of snow, you trip, you fall, your knee gets wet, you're like, oh God, it's winter time. If I trip and fall in 1.5 feet of snow, I die. You understand how that works? I was scared. I went to one of those sporting goods stores and I bought one of those soccer flags and I just duct taped that shit to my back. Just walk around New York City like this the entire time.
Gotta make sure you can find
People
them.
are looking at me like, Brad, you look like a loser. Don't give a shit. I'm gonna live.
Exactly. No arguments there, man. Oh my God.
I travel a lot, obviously, for my job. It's fun, but sometimes stuff happens. Like last week I was on the road and I had a long flight. I had the window seat and the person next to me fell asleep, so I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom the entire time. So when I landed, I really had to go to the bathroom. So I run to the airport bathroom. Now here's where we come to a little bit of bathroom etiquette that I don't think a lot of the gentlemen in this audience are aware of, okay? Ladies, you can tune out. This does not concern you. Gentlemen, when you are in a public bathroom, stay the fuck away from my urinal.
Okay.
See, the men are laughing because they know what urinal I'm talking about. The women are like, he has a urinal? Yes, I do. I have a urinal. In every single bathroom across these United States, it's required by law. There's always 2 or 3 urinals that are way up here, and there's always one that's way the fuck down there. That's mine. That is my urinal. You do not use that urinal. That is reserved for me. That is reserved for your 5-year-old son, Zachary. And that is reserved for any man with a 2-foot dick, okay? That is all. So,
Damn.
black guy's clapping. It's like, I can use that shit. Anyway.
Oh, come on.
You can't. So I go to this bathroom. Now, in this airport bathroom, it's all open urinals. It's a cornucopia of urinals. One might even say they have a plethora of urinals. And they're all wide open. Only one is being taken up. Guess which one urinal is being taken up? Mine, all right? So now I'm behind the guy. I gotta do this like dwarf. I gotta pee dance like right behind him. Now other people are walking into the bathroom. They see a dwarf dancing right behind a guy. You see a dwarf dancing behind someone, you think I'm casting a spell on him or some shit. And then I just had this moment where I couldn't take it anymore. So I just looked at the dude. I was like, excuse me, sir. And he turned around, and this is exactly what he did. No exaggeration. He just turns around and goes, no fucking way.
No.
Like all that was missing was the Southwest airline logo, like, boop, want to get away? Like, that was it. I was telling my friend about this story, and he's like, Brad, why don't you just use a regular sized urinal? Listen, I would love to use a regular sized urinal. I don't possess the muscle control necessary to use a regular sized urinal. If I use a regular sized urinal, I gotta be like, pee, shut it off, pee, shut it off, pee, shut it off. I can't do that. I haven't done enough Kegels.
Oh. Damn.
But I was nice to the guy. I just said, excuse me, sir. He turned around. That was it. I'm not going to be nice anymore. I'm not. If I ever go to a bathroom and I see one of you tall fucks and you are using my urinal, I will go full R. Kelly on your leg. All right?
Oh, that's it. Okay, man. Damn. That was one hell of a way to start it out. Oh my goodness, see, man. I mean, the first one already had me rolling because, you know, it's like he comes out of nowhere with these like additives, I guess you could say, to already the original joke. But this dude is a nut, man. That's a good way to start out this one. All right, y'all. That was Brad Williams with Daddy Issues, part 1 of this comedy special. Well, let's see if I can unpack a little bit of what he was talking about. Nah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously an answer to this, but I mean, like, is it because of like the size of a midget that, you know, maybe they can't drink as much, maybe, or maybe they might get drunk quicker? I don't know. Somebody let me know that. Or it could just be like a tolerance thing because everybody else is different. Doesn't matter what size you are. I mean, I was a long time ago. I dated this one Mexican girl, and she could drink. She could drink way more than I ever could in my wildest dreams, man. She was just really equipped, you know, for this little task. And I mean, she was like, you know, somewhere like maybe 5 feet, 5'1", maybe something like that. So maybe size could be an issue, maybe it couldn't be, I don't know. But she was a really short girl, so maybe it's not that big of an issue. But yeah, I do have some weird drunk moments where I've said some really weird things. I don't know if I can think of anything off the top of my head, just, you know, just like that. But yeah, let's just say I've been the life of the party, or let's say the death of a party in some ways when it comes to crazy shit that I've said. But I don't know, man. Like, I like to drink, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not like a bona fide drunk. You know, I could have gotten there at one point in my life, and it could have gotten way out of control. But, you know, I managed to get a hold of myself, and, you know, I'm still like your, you know, normal social drinker, you know, and quite the pothead, and nothing else to add to that, man. So people have tried to play games with me. My sister, Crystal. Oh, Crystal, if there was ever a heaven, I miss you so much. But, man, she laced me one time with mushrooms, and someone else that was a complete stranger to me laced a blunt that I was smoking with coke. And that was a big dick move on his part right there. I don't talk to that dude no more, but it's been years. I don't even know what he's up to, but that was a real dick move that he pulled on me that night. But yeah, man, drinking's fun, you know, as long as you do it right. You know, I mean, some people say that drinking is just like, you know, a stupid thing to do just in general, but nah, I disagree. You know, there's a way to drink in a way where you can have fun and not be a complete reckless asshole. There's a way to do it, you know. You just have to have these things called, what are they called? Oh yeah, brains, and feelings and consideration and compassion towards others. But yeah, man. To have him say what he said, though, about, you know, chest bump and all that, obviously that's set up to be funny, you know what I mean? But the fact that his friend, who's 6'2", that he said actually, like, you know, joined in on him with the joke, you know, it's just kind of like, damn. Well, now we got a story to tell, and hence that. He told it on stage, and it's funny as hell. I don't know, man. I don't really link with too many people in my life about sports anymore. Unless it's on the phone real quick, like, hey, you see what happened in that fucking game, man? And then that's it. But other than that, man, I pretty much just watch games by myself, only because I know that my excitement is what it's gonna be, and I don't need anybody talking about, damn, dude, you getting way too excited over that. Shut your ass up, man. I get excited my way in my time, and don't you ever judge me. But yeah, man, I do that. But yeah, man, as far as as far as the urinals go, man, I don't know. From the time I was young and I grew up, I guess I just elevated my game accordingly to whatever the size urinal was. But yeah, I agree with him though, man. That is kind of a punk thing to do if you're just going to use a little ass urinal that's designed for somebody else if there's already others available. Like, come on, man. It's all about that compassion thing I was telling you about. Be respectful, man. You don't always have to be goofy at everything. You know, if you are going to be goofy, at least make sure there's not any midgets around you that need to use the damn urinal, you know? But yeah, I could probably picture myself reacting that way if a midget was jumping behind me looking to use their urinal. If I decided to do that, I'd be looking around like, wait, oh hell no, damn. Now I gotta move over, man, just out of respect, man. I was like, okay, man, yeah, do your thing, man. I didn't piss on the handle or nothing like that. But yeah, very funny opening to this one, man. Brad Williams is a very funny ass dude. I like his energy, like I said, and he's always got interesting stories to tell, but his style in and of itself is already funny, you know, and not just his presence on stage just because he's a midget or whatever, but yeah, he's a funny ass dude, man. And like, whenever I tell stories about anything, it draws a crowd because I'm a good storyteller, at least in my opinion I am. But whenever I do tell stories, man, people zone in a little bit because they're like, oh boy. and he's talking, man. You know, like, you better pull up a chair because this one's gonna get probably a little dark, maybe a little bit too bright. I don't know. You never know with this guy right here. But yeah, man, great way to start it out, man. We got part 1 in the books, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time. Brad Williams with Daddy Issues, part 1 of this stand-up comedy special. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me one more time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? Please and thank you for that. Please remember, and please be respectful to it. Please and thank you. So yeah, man, it's gonna be Eddie B TV wrapping this one up one more again here. The start to a new stand-up comedy special, man. We at it again here on Stand-Up Special Tuesday. I had a couple other choices to get to, like I said, but I won't say which ones they were. I'll just flip a coin for whichever one comes up next. But oh yeah, you know, there's something else I forgot to talk about when he was talking about the weather and the cold and all that and the snow. I live in Washington State. It's not like we get a lot of snow, at least in the part of Tacoma that I'm in. But when we do get some snow, it's pretty fun, you know, to deal with for a while. And like, I went to work today and it was like somewhere between like 50 and 55 degrees, and I was wearing a short sleeve shirt. People looking at me all crazy. It's just like, I'm kind of used to it. It's not me trying to show off or nothing like that. It's just like, I'm used to the cold here, so it doesn't really bother me so much. But if I was somewhere on the East Coast, man, where the cold is a lot more intense, yeah, I'd probably be a little bit freaked out, man. I mean, around here sometimes in the winter, I wear shorts and short sleeve shirts in the wintertime, and people be looking at me twisted, like, what is wrong with you? Do you have a death wish? And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. It could be, but like I said, I'm used to it. But in other places where it's really like sunny all the time, if it gets to like a level here where it's considered normal cold, it's like chilly cold to those people, like he said, out in California. But it's funny to examine that sometimes. You know, I always think about weather in different places. I've lived in other places. I've lived in Texas before, and it was hot there all the time. I only saw the snow out there one time, and it only lasted for just a little bit, like one night, for a matter of hours. But yeah, man, cold can be a trippy thing, man. You just gotta manage it correctly and know where you at, you know, because if you don't, the other people will have no problem reminding you. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. I'm definitely a lot more curious now to see what the rest of this one has in store, because Fun Size was incredibly funny. So with comedians, when it comes to their specials, they usually are supposed to get better and better and better with time. You know, some people backpedal a little bit, some stay even keeled, and others get better. We'll see how much better this one gets. So yeah, man, thank you for tuning in one more time, like I said. And until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.